Hey guys, I'm Siobhan, a first-year medical resident. Today I'm going to be sharing my scariest moments so far as a junior doctor. Just a warning that I will be describing some real scenarios and it may be a bit graphic, so let me know if it's a little bit too much for you. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more like it, and then subscribe so you don't miss them. For those of you who've watched my previous videos, you know how passionate I am about medicine and how exciting this new journey in residency has been so far. But for all these great experiences, there are some very real challenges as the expectations become higher and you gain more responsibility. The reality of being a junior doctor is not always glamorous. You're often plagued by self-doubt, and although you want to be efficient, you often find yourself double or triple checking things, and you want to make decisions on your own and be independent. But then you're really scared that you're going to make a mistake, so you go and ask for help. Many doctors have told me that this is totally normal, that they felt the same way when they were going through it, and that maybe it's actually a good thing because you know your limits and then you're going to ask for help when you need it. You definitely go through those scary moments and those scary firsts, so here are a couple that I've been through already. So I was on call, carrying my pager, it goes off, and when I answer and call the nurse, it turns out someone down the hall in a different ward had just vomited up a big clot of blood. So, I head down quickly, I get there, and right as I'm walking in the room, I can see this patient just vomiting up thick, dark blood. And honestly, it looked like something out of the horror movie. And then of course, one of the nurses turns around and says, "Oh good, okay, the doctor's here. What do you want to do?" And I think I had a fleeting moment where I was thinking, who walked into the room? Oh right, that's me. And despite feeling overwhelmed looking at this situation and walking in on this, I was really relieved that my training actually kicked in and I knew what the first steps would be. I knew the first things that I needed to do to make sure this patient would be safe. I'm really happy to tell you that that patient did well, recovered, thank goodness. So this time, I'm in the emergency department. I get called for a consult to see this man that the emergency physicians think needs to be admitted into hospital. So I get there, I'm chatting with him, I'm listening to his heart. I'm about to ask him to sit up so I can listen to his lungs on his back when all of a sudden he starts to turn white and he starts to have jerking movements of his arms and his eyes just roll back into his head. And it just happened so quickly. I've shown up when someone was already having a seizure, but to be there, the only person and a person having a seizure in front of me, I felt the adrenaline pumping. But again, I knew what to do. It was just scary to do it for the first time. I think in the moment, I didn't even realize I was scared until I left the room and I could feel myself almost vibrating. So we had a patient on the team that needed to have a paracentesis done. So they had a lot of fluid accumulating in their belly and we needed to drain it out. And I've talked about that in some other videos because I got a lot of experience doing them on the gastroenterology service, my first month of being a resident. So it was later in the day, I got my ultrasound machine, I headed up to the room, I was really excited, and as I was actually setting up to do the procedure, I was laying everything out, cleaning everything, I started just running through each of the steps in my mind. And then you have that thought, what if something goes wrong? So I knew she needed this procedure. I went over the consent with her and the risks, and I was doing everything right. Put in the drain, and then what do I see come out? Blood. And just for a split second, I panic inside, just half a second, and I think, oh my gosh, did I hit an artery? What have I done? And even though the logical side of my brain knows that I've seen this so many times and it's so common for a little bit of blood to come out, still I have this moment of sheer panic. But half a second later, the fluid runs clear, everything is fine, everything is normal, it drains out well. Needless to say, after I finished it, I felt super accomplished. And then when I left the room and I was washing my hands, I looked in the mirror and I was like flushed. I was almost red. I think I was just so nervous, I was sweating. It felt like such a success. It was just so exciting to have done my first procedure. So it was a mix of fear and adrenaline, and it was just pumping inside of me. The reality is nothing beats experience. And as much as you read about things and memorize them, until you're actually in the situation where you've got to make decisions, it's just not the same. The scary part is that we gain experience and learn on real people. And so I just think it's so critical to know, where are your limits? Where's the limit of your knowledge? And you have to get help. It's incremental, and you gain experience and you get better and more confident. The crazy thing is that in just 1 year, I'm gonna be the senior medical resident. Oh, it's really scary, actually. Just thinking about how much I need to know, and it's pretty daunting. So on that note, I'm actually on call tomorrow, so we'll see what new experiences are waiting for me. So wish me luck. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you want to see more like it, and comment below because I read all your comments and I love hearing from you. Bye for now. I'll chat you guys later.